That it was cold, but it's a good day to, honor Martin Luther King and look back on what he done.
Okay, you say it like that. So what has he done for you, Jones?
Yeah, I'm only for me to sit here and keep looking for jobs.
The fuck? All right. So
he got the never give up attitude, and he instilled that into a lot of people.
I guess you got a dream too, huh?
Of course, I got a dream.
Yeah. What about for you, Mac? What has Martin Luther King done for you, my good brother?
He didn't do a damn thing for you. You know what he did for me? He found a way to fuck up the black. I said it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I said it. You don't want my
really crazy. Continue though. You're entitled to your opinion.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go. That's what I like to hear. Well, basically, at the end of the day, you too much worried about integration is not worried about keeping your people together. Shouldn't have been worried about trying to integrate with another race of people that's not worried about us, nor want us to even be alive on this planet as we speak. So why would I want to integrate with something like that? Why would you even want to indulge into something like that? Getting equality from another savage type of human being that lives on this earth. That's just my opinion, though. So he didn't. I don't see what he did for me. I would have had a dream before he said the speech, to be honest with you. So I don't.
I will say this right here. No, you wouldn't have. That I could have promised. That I could guarantee. Yeah. If he never went on the front lines, that I could guarantee. That's one thing. As a black man, I could guarantee. No, absolutely. And it's not even a debatable topic. It's just historical data. It's just that's the one point that I could guarantee. If it wasn't for him, that us being black men in America would have been a very different plight. And I only say that until the history was really opened up and revealed, because the thing that he did, that's the thing that I think people get misconstrued and don't understand about Martin Luther King. Yes, he had a lot of great speeches. Yes, he had a lot of great letters. The I Had a Dream. Yes, of course. But I think people overlook what he did. What he honestly did was open up the world to the ugliness that was America.
Really?
That's what he did. No, absolutely.
You think so?
No, wait, it's not what I really think so. That's what it is. It's historical data. Think about it. These people are performing peaceful marches, peaceful protests. Wait, no, hold on. This is all factual, historical data.
I know.
So now that's why I'm saying that, as far as they're practicing peaceful protests. And and Mac, if you've seen this, you know what was done to them. They were doused with hoses. They were sicked with dogs. Right. They were beat with batons. Right. This was publicized, nationalized. And why? Because they wanted to have peaceful protests.
And let me ask you a question.
And I'm just saying, in the name of a United States or a united anything, that is just peaceful protest of any kind, that does not deem that or warrant that type of outcome. Of any kind, whether it's minority-based or majority-based, because they have had bigger conflicts in the history of this nation where the majority has been upset as well. Believe me, there's a lot of right-wing movements that have been very displeased with the way that this country has gone, and they have shown their ways as well too. But then again, it's that's what I'm showcasing, and that's the point I'm getting across. You feel me? I've never debunked your opinion. You could feel and think how you want freely. That's the beauty of this country. But the one thing is that I feel that if he didn't, and I feel it was a very big plight to be a martyr for a cause. Because then again, that's the one thing that I look back on. It's like, damn, he believed in something so strong that he put himself on the front lines for it.
Yeah.
That's one thing. That's another thing too with the historical data you cannot take away from him. He put his life on it. Same thing with Malcolm X. They put their life on the line, and I'm like, damn.
That's the only man that they put their life on the line. But
what happened?
But at the same time, that's two have in common is that they put their life on the line. But when you're talking about historical data, bro, it's historical data that whole civil rights movement was ran by the Rothschilds, bro. It by them. Anything funded by that type of control, they have a hidden agenda.
Mac, you're breaking up. But I'll tell you this: regardless if that data is true or not, I will say this because I have not seen that. But I will say this because I can't debunk anything I do not know. So I will leave it. No, absolutely. But I'm just speaking because we're live and recording. That I don't know. But I will say this: what that has been done, it's made it a better life for not just me, but for you. Believe me, my brother. Being spit on, being called nigger, being given scraps to eat is not the ideal way you would be wanting to live right now. Living in less than ideal living situations or conditions just because you're black would not be the way you would want to live right now. And I'm just saying that just because it's true. Because people don't like going to work being treated badly because they're just a bad employee. Think about it. You fucked up at work. You get what I'm saying? What happened?
So that's how.
Well, I didn't hear you. Yo, Mac, your service is fucked up right now. Dude, I can't hear you. Your service is...
You hear me?
No, your service is like, that's the thing. I want to hear you, but your service
is like... Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
You're better. You're better.
Yo.
Yeah, you're better. You're better. Go in.
You hear me?
Yeah. I said you're better.
All right. Damn, what was I saying? I'm trying to think what I was saying. Damn.
No, I said that whatever came out of it made it a better life for you and everyone out of it. And that's just a fact.
What I said. I said, yo, son, we still go through the things happen to
No, we don't.
Because we're black.
No, we don't. Like, wait, Matt, I will agree with you. Yes, we do still get plagued because we're black.
White people still spit on black people. No, I mean, in certain places in the United States where...
Mac, how many times you got spit on today?
What happened?
How many times you got spit on today?
It didn't happen to me, but it just happened to somebody else.
How many times you got spit on yesterday?
I wish somebody would.
Jones, how many times you got spit on today?
But you can't even say that, son.
How about this? How about the spit? How many times have y'all ever got spit on in your life? Never. I'm 30 plus.
I got spit on one time by a white boy, and he got his ass whooped too.
Wait, well, say less though. So you got spit on once and ran. How recent was this?
Yo, son, I'm not having a debate that's going on then. Was going on back then. Is the point that is still going on is that's what it is.
No, absolutely. The undertone of racism is still going on, absolutely. But the thing is, when you say it's still going on today, people don't walk and go to work and get spit on. Black businessmen in suits don't get called nigger and get spit on. That doesn't happen. That world don't exist. Gay people have rights now. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, there was a point in time in this country where gay people used to get beat down, and it was cool. Police didn't even do nothing. In New York, New Jersey, I remember this in the 90s. Look it up. It was all over. Fags used to get beat up. The hate crimes. You get what I'm saying? It is not. I'm not saying it's okay, but I'm just telling you, like, that world don't exist anymore. Like, I hear what you're talking. Like, the undertone of racism and hate is still there. But you know, like, people getting spit on and hate. Like,
this shit is still hot. You had this debate, bro. That shit is still happening.
I'm gonna keep it 100. We can have the debate, but the thing is that it has to be factual data. No one has gotten spit on and.
So I can bring up factual data right now saying, yo, shit that's just been happening. This shit is fine. People are still being hung.
Bro, well, the thing that you're trying to compare is you're trying to compare a time to what's happening now. Bro, if one person gets hung in like 10 years or 2 years, that's one different.
10 years. More than 10 people got hung last year, bro.
You gotta show me the factual data, man. You gotta show me the factual data, but then even that is a drop in the bucket compared to how many people died from alcohol poisoning. It's like I hear what you're saying, but it's like I hear exactly what you're saying. But it's like you're trying to create a world that's not there. Like, yes, the undertone of hatred is there. Yes, I go into places and establishment and I feel unwelcomed at times. Huh?
Son, there's no delusion with what you're trying to say, trying to tell me, bro. When it is here, it's still here, bro. It might not be as massive as it was before, but it still goes on.
Bro, I'm not gonna hold you. The only time I've even heard of someone getting spit on is when I worked at GameStop, and it was a fucking white kid.
Word.
Like, I'm not even saying this shit to even be funny. Like, I get what you're saying, Mac. Like, I get what you're saying. Like, bro, and like, since I've worked at this Best Buy for Sony, I've ran into a racist, an Arab racist, not even the racist you'd expect, not even a white person hating black person, an Arab with disgust towards black people. And I'm like, yo, like you said, but the racism's still here. But then again, it's not even coming from the people you would expect it from. You have other minorities hating minorities. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just a whole chain reaction. It's like more so. It's like I definitely understand, and that's the whole thing I was trying to say. But it's like that world that shit don't exist, man. Like, hatred and racism is still here. Will always be here. That shit will never go away. But sit in the back of the bus, like, no, what the fuck? What year is this? What fucking bus is this? Sit in the back of the what? Or anything colored only, or we eat in the back. Like, that shit don't happen no more, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that's the shit that I'm talking about with Martin Luther King changed. Like, that shit don't happen no more. You could take your family right now to any fucking restaurant you want and sit in the best seat you fucking want right now because of that man. And that's one thing you can't even say no to. Like, yeah, I could. Deem in the restaurant you want, you feel me? You feel me? I don't know, pricing, whatever the case is, that's none of my business. But if you want to, you could do so. And same could you, Jones, and same could I. I saw Bobby Flay on the Food Network. Guess where I took Rachel? To Bobby Flay. We went to motherfucking the Bar Americana, got the best seat in the fucking house, and ate like kings. I want exactly what he put on the Food Network. I ain't fucking around, but I'm just keeping it G. I wouldn't be able to do that if it wasn't for Martin Luther King, because it literally was blacks only. You eat in the back. You get the scraps, or you get the lesser meal, or you don't get. You get what I'm saying? Or you don't get privilege to the premium cuts. That shit don't happen no more. I'm sorry. And if that shit does happen, please let me know. Let me know. But that shit don't happen no more. And I'm sorry. Maybe I'm going a little gun ho, but you feel me? Like Martin Luther King, bro. He did. That's the one thing you got to get at, man, bro. That shit stopped. And he exposed the world and those fucking hate and the racism and the racists for that. And granted, the racism still exists, but that shit ended, bro. Nigga, you want to go to fucking the 40-40 right now and eat with your wife? You could do that. Nobody's stopping you. I'm just with him. I'm just keeping it G though. Bro, Mac, you want to ride? If you want to go to the fucking the Bobby Flay restaurant in the fucking West Coast and go first class on red eye, you could do that. You could do that as long as the bread is right. You could do that. No one's stopping you because you're black. That shit's done. That's what I'm trying to say. That shit's done.
And what I'm trying to say, why are we so worried about being equal with same?
Wow. Bro, I'm not talking about equality. That's equality. I'm not trying to be equal with the white man. I'm just trying to be able to have access to the same shit he does. Remember, that's what equality was then. The white man gets the premium cuts. We get the fucking the lesser cuts. No, we want premium cut too. We pay the same money he pays. That's equal. I ain't trying to be equal to him. No, fuck the white man. I'm black and proud. And that's how you should always feel. And we should always feel like that. And we should raise and teach our kids that and be around other black people who feel that way as well. And I say that strongly. There's nothing wrong with being black. They tried to make us feel wrong about that once upon a time. There ain't nothing wrong about that. Black and proud. And there's black billionaires, black millionaires, and lots of successful black stories out there to inspire. Now, granted, I'm not one buying or drinking to any no Kool-Aid. But, bruh, racism is very real. But I'm just saying, like, that shit is over. We could do whatever the fuck we want as long as the bread is right. Nigga, black nigga OJ beat double murder, bruh. Like, let's get for real right now. Like, shit like that would have been unheard of if that Martin Luther King, bruh, they wouldn't have gave him a fair trial.
OJ didn't
double
kill nobody,
homicide on two
why you
Jews.
accusing that man of death, bro?
Bruh, double homicide on two Jews. The media already had him hung. I'm just keeping it G, though.
Because he didn't do it, bro.
Bro, but no, you wait. You right. But then again, you're right. I believe he didn't do it. That's not even something I want to even joke with. I believe it too. You feel me? But I'm just sound kind of shaky. Nah, but it's like, yo, the point I'm just trying to get to though before I went off rails is that Martin Luther King, bro, he put that shit on the front lines, bro. And shout outs and salutes to him, man. That's all. We could go to the next topic and shit. You feel me?
Bro, I understand your what you're saying, bro. I get it. I just don't think you're for all. But by all means,
I didn't hear what you said. You don't think I what? I didn't hear what you say.
I said I understand, but I don't think you understood where I was coming from. But
yeah, I heard the whole equal shit. Nah, niggas ain't trying to be equal to no person. That's some whole other shit. You get what I'm saying? Equal to another man. No, why would you even want to equate yourself to that? You were equal to what you are greater to. You get what I'm saying? That was my debate, bro. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. As far as that equal shit, no, nobody wants to be equal to the white man. That's just not even a fucking thing. Like if anyone's even thinking like that, they got the whole fucking mindset fucked up. There's great black people you want to be equal to. There's great people in your life or you know what I'm saying, or neighborhood, whatever. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, the whole shit with Martin Luther King with me is that's what I meant. Like, you feel me? All that shit ended. I don't know about that equal shit, but we could do everything that the white man could do as long as we got the bread for it. And that's equal enough for me. I'm just keeping it G. You feel me, Jones? You want to take your chick horse riding in fucking Central Park and you know what I mean? You want to smoke a fucking cigar like a boss? You could do that. And be black. Shit, that's even better. That's twice as nice. You get what I'm saying? Like, shit. But real talk though, my nigga, because that shit was a crime. Bro, think about it. Niggas used to get killed for dating white women. Killed. You could go fuck the dog shit out of 3 of them bitches right now and make a movie about it, and they'll be with it.
Or they into that shit.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, this is a whole different...
And then you might get caught and all that time out. And then if they call rape just because you're black, you're going...
No, absolutely.
I'm just saying, bro.
But wait, absolutely, you're right, my nigga. But then again, rape is rape. Wait, but you gotta understand, rape is rape on all aspects. Yes, rape on black person, yeah, they're gonna try to cook it up. But rape on white people is the same shit. The thing is, they just have so much rape on white people, they just don't blast it up like that. I just don't. I agree with you. I don't like minority shit being, you feel me, blown out of proportion if it's ever given that type of pedestal. But then at the same time, not for a moment think that they don't do the same shit to white people. They drag these crackers' names through the fucking mud. They don't give a fuck. Or what's his name? Charlie Weinstein, Chris Watt, you get what I'm saying? These Charles Mansons, Ted Bundys. These niggas is white. These ain't black motherfuckers. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, but you know, that's neither here or there. But the next topic, though, on Roll Up or Hold Up, my nigga, because, yeah, that shit turned into its own topic. But, you feel me? We got word that there'll be 2 new Blade movies coming, starring our boy Wesley Snipes.
Finally.
Roll Up.
That nigga say that shit.
You said Roll Up?
Yes, I did. Roll Up.
How dare you, bro?
Listen, I fuck with the Blade trilogy. I really do. I fuck with Wesley Snipes. He's dope. But I just want to see the action. I want to see the trailer before we sit here and have to sit here and really like contemplate what is it going to be about. I just want to see it.
Well, we know what it's going to be.
That's just like this John Wick movie. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like that. All action. I love action. So I'm happy.
Just mindless action.
But
He
it's
just wants
not
to see
worth.
niggas getting shot, people dying, blood everywhere. That's it. Just say you want to see shit exploding.
Yeah, I just want to see shit explode. I'll be honest with you. So let's just see it. I don't want to have a topic about it.
Bang, bang, bang. Shoot them up.
Yeah, shoot 'em up, bang, bang. You feel what I'm saying? That's the great thing. You follow the storyline after you watch it the first time. You don't try to follow the storyline the first time. Like you got to watch it again and be like, oh, this is the story. Oh, this is what this was about. The first time you just want to see somebody get killed, chop their head off with a goddamn sword, call it a day. Oh shit, that's dope.
That nigga's angry, son.
It's not angry.
Angry, son.
I guess. I
that nigga angry, son.
Bro,
he got a lot of issues with him right now. So you hear that
Mac,
shit?
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Your signal is shitty, bro. Yo, Mac, you hear me? Your signal is shitty right now, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. Last 30 minutes, your shit been dropping. I'm not even gonna hold you. When you listen to the cast, you'll hear me. So I'm not even gonna debate it with you now. But when you listen to it back, you're gonna hear exactly what I'm saying. Our whole MLK debate, bro. I heard 20%, 10% of what you said. Like I don't know what's up with your connection right now. Like big facts. But when you hear it back, you know what I'm saying. Like even now when you're talking. Like even now, like Jones, is it me or I'm bugging?
Nah, it's not you. I hear it going in and out too. It's just, you know what I mean?
Been like the last 30 minutes, yo. Your shit been dropping for like 30 minutes straight.
I don't know why, bro. I'm looking at it now. It's all green.
Could you go wired?
My signal good. Oh no, I can't go wired now.
Okay,
yeah,
that's probably what it is. I mean, because the Wi-Fi always be fucking up. I ain't even gonna hold you. My game be doing that shit if I don't go wired. So it might be the same shit for a computer. Shit, too much bandwidth being used or something.
All right, well, look, we'll try to get through it, man. You feel me? If it's too bad, we'll just try to punch it out. But but let's go, man. The next on the roll up or hold up, man. We got Pacquiao. His house got broken into after the fight, man. What's the odds of that?
That was a setup.
That's the safe shit I would say too.
He was gonna fucking lose. He set that shit up, dog.
That nigga cracked his ass and it was like, yo, bro, go rob this nigga
like,
for
you know what?
shit, man.
Fucking go rob that nigga for that money.
I want all those Filipino statues, man. I want all those statues. I want the posters. I want those legal fucking paperworks because you know he like a mayor or somebody. He a president. I think he the president, right? He's some shit out there.
He's the senator.
He's a senator of what? Mexico?
He's a senator of Philippines.
Get the fuck out of here. And he boxing? Nigga. What the fuck?
That nigga still putting it down, man. You feel me? But then again, we got
niggas out.
we got the next one on the roll up or hold up, man. We got the boxer Badu from the fucking undercard of his fight of the Pacquiao joint. His face got split to fucking smithereens, man. But
yes, it did. Yes, it did, son.
Bruh, did y'all see that?
Oh my God, that shit was just gushing, bro. That shit looked crazy. Yo, how a headbutt do that to him, bro? That was a headbutt.
That was a headbutt that busted shit like that?
Yeah, remember? Yeah, son, because remember he was hugging him, and the dude Brown, like his forehead rubbed against old boys, like it just bumped heads, bro. And that's open.
What happened?
No, they didn't call the fight. He just kept on going.
Oh damn, leaking like that?
Yeah, son. Yo, check that shit out, bro.
The ref was covered in his blood, my nigga.
Yes,
I gotta see that shit now.
Whole half of his shirt, front of his shirt, man.
You didn't see the fight, bro. What the fuck you was doing Saturday night, man? You know you wasn't doing shit.
I was playing Doctor.
What?
I was playing Doctor. Fuck you with me.
Okay. Yeah, you got daughters. Do your thing.
Do
your thing, man.
take it no kind of way. My lady's here, so you know we was playing hospital. So you know I had to be the doctor. And you know, so my night was busy Saturday. That's about it.
Oh, okay.
All right, man.
Next
so
topic.
let's go on to the next.
Next topic.
Yeah, next topic on the roll up a hole up, man. We got this government. Yeah, this shit just got a little freaky on some wild shit. But we got this government shutdown, man.
I got a feeling it's gonna end soon. I hope it ends soon. Let me put it like that. I feel bad for the TSA workers that work for free, and now they're being forced to go to work for free because if they don't go to work, then they won't get the back pay, which is a part of the little bill that he signed. So it's kind of like fucked up.
Yeah, that's wild. That's gonna be a fat ass check, though. I'm not gonna fucking hold.
They're going is paying back bills. That's all you're gonna be doing, paying old bills.
The only thing that's really good about it is
ain't nobody paying old bills. Niggas is fucking going homeless, bro. You gotta understand, not everybody got that type of patience, bro. A month and shit in the hole. That's why I be telling niggas save money, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying this to say it like on a fucking like on some financial shit. Just think about it though. Say somebody lives XYZ. Like, what's T-Mobile gonna say? Like, T-Mobile might do something. You know what I'm saying?
T-Mobile is working with you. T-Mobile has a plan where if you're a part of the government shutdown, they're continuing your services until
I see. So that's
they're continuing and crediting up to I think 2 months. Just because of the government shutdown.
But then look, say that's only up to 2. But that's what I'm trying to say though. Exactly what you said is what I'm trying to get to. They're only doing it to a certain amount. People said this shit could last as long as the whole year. I doubt it, but then again, say if this goes into the summertime, bro. Like you gotta understand, people. You feel me? If you working check to check, bro, niggas might be homeless by then, bro. Yeah, they doing food drives and shit, but what's the rent gonna do? That's 2 months worth of rent.
Yo, son, this is like about to turn into a Great Depression, my nigga.
Yeah, that's what they said it could be because of the shutdown.
That's the shit that's crazy, and that's the shit that I be trying to tell cats. Like, when you look at this shit, you gotta look at it from that point of view. Yes, people's getting help, but help for only so long. Once that shit is done, it's like...
Yo, son, it's gonna get bad.
Matter of fact, why do you think they were releasing taxes early this year?
They didn't release them early? What you mean?
Nah, because you could never file your taxes right now. Remember, you was always supposed to file your taxes.
I always file my taxes
January 28th.
You're bugging.
You was always supposed to officially... No, listen what I'm saying. You could always file as soon as you get your W-2. You could always do that. But it'll never...
Bro, I always got my W-2s this early. You know what I'm saying? No, once the moment, even back in GameStop, once you was able to get it digital, I was always doing this. Bro, I'm not even trying to get bougie on you, bro. I was doing this for like probably 10 years. The thing is, they always give it to you digital first.
Filing it, but they never released the funds until February, but they're going to start releasing
that's the same shit. I don't get the money till February. I'm not going to sit here in front like I get the shit in January, no. But as far as getting the W-2s, yeah, you could wait till, because by law, they mail it out January 31st. They don't have to mail it early. Some companies choose to mail it early. But then again, if you have it digital, you can just go on there and get that shit, be like, whoop-de-whoop, you good.
Yeah, but it was always a waiting process. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could file it, but they would never
that's what I'm trying to tell you, but it was never no waiting process.
Until the 28th.
As long as you had digital access to your shit, you could get it. Like, I'm not even trying to sound like crazy. Like Mac, you get what I'm saying? Does anyone get what I'm saying? Like, if your company had like an online payroll shit, like say you had ADP, you feel me? You had an ADP account, you signed into ADP. As long as you had access to your ADP account, they had an option where it's like, yo, you could get your W-2. You could look at your end of year statement. It was always there.
I'm not talking about that though. I get what you're saying about that. What I'm saying is when it comes to you actually like filing it, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like when you actually file it, it would never be accepted until February, like end of the month, end of January.
What are you talking about, bro? I've always filed in January. What are you talking about? What type of game have they been running on
what I'm saying. You're missing what I'm saying. Again,
I know.
You can file at any given point in time. right?
In
You can
January.
file as soon as you get your W-2 in January. You can file any given point in time.
Okay.
If you get it January 1st, you can file January 1st. But the IRS wouldn't accept it. They wouldn't accept it until the 28th of this month. They would never accept it until the last week. The IRS will never accept what you sent out. It will always be like, oh, you gotta wait, you gotta wait, you gotta wait. Your process is not being
That's not true.
Progress. I'm
Bro,
dead
you can
serious.
amend taxes anytime. You know what amend taxes is? You fucked up on your taxes
not
and you need to fix them.
taxes. Listen. If you get
That's
one
the same
W-2,
thing as filing them.
right?
Amending is you're redoing them and filing them again.
It. Yeah, you fixing your taxes that
You're
But if you get one
refiling.
W-2, you got
There's
your
no
own
fixing
W-2,
taxes. There's
your loan
refiling
W-2.
taxes.
They would never accept your W-2. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't process your payment.
You're making this long, complicated shit just to sound right when you're
wrong.
wrong. No, admit defeat, fall on the sword, you're done. Like, what are you trying to say, nigga?
No, you just don't get what I'm saying.
Nigga, I get what you're trying to say, nigga. What you don't get it, you're going from they won't give you the W-2s to won't accept your W-2s to won't release your taxes.
I wasn't talking about the W-2s in the first place.
Listen to the shit back, bro. You sound fucking crazy.
They won't accept it in the system to release your taxes. That's what I was talking about. That's my whole point. They will never accept it until the end of the month to release your taxes until February. Now they're doing it now. So if you file now, by next week they're accepting it. By the following week, you should be getting your taxes because it takes that. It's not going to take the same 21 days or 15 days. That's what I'm saying.
21 days? You mean it only takes 2 weeks for your taxes to get back? What are you talking about?
They always tell you.
Do you file your taxes through mail? Let me know, Jones. What is happening here, bro?
Yes.
You know this shit is all digital now. You do not have to mail your taxes out and wait 3 months for a check.
Your taxes. What are you talking about?
Bro, that's what I'm trying to figure out with you. You're sounding like I'm like, is he in the... Like, I'm trying to understand, have you filed taxes in the millennium? Because none of that shit happens, bro. Like, Mac, hold up. Do you file taxes?
They don't tell you they don't tell you that you got to wait 21 days before you can receive your taxes. You never heard that.
Mac, hold on. Do you file taxes?
File taxes.
Wow, okay. You're never mind. You're going in and out. We're going to leave it here with Jones then. It's like, yo. Nah, bro. I'm being dead ass, bro, cuz I'm trying to make a point. What? I can't even hear you. I can't even hear you. Don't even worry. We're about to end the cast in a few, Mac. Don't even have to worry about talking. But it's like, yo, with this nigga Jones, like this, I don't even get what you're trying to say right now, fam. It's like when it comes to
how you
taxes,
don't try to get it. Like when they accept your tax, when the IRS finally accepts your tax, they got a tax app that you can actually check the progress and status of your taxes. You know that? So
of course
every time you file your taxes,
and there's a phone number.
Now
you could call.
Okay, listen to what I'm saying.
You could call and talk to someone.
You're right, you can, but it takes forever. But like you said, we're in the millennials, so we use apps. We check on the website.
What? We in the what?
Like
Say that again?
When we use the app.
No,
we check the website.
No. Say the word with the M again. We're in the what?
Millenniums. We're in the millenniums now. That's what we are. We're in the millennium areas now.
The millennium. The millennium. What?
The millennium area. So, all right. Well, 21 days to process, and then you receive your shit 21 days. You get what I'm saying? You receive it within 21 days. That shit has always been that's how it's been going when you file taxes. Now it's going to take about a week for you to get your taxes. Like it's going to come back faster. Now,
with this government shutdown, your shit ain't coming back no faster.
They ain't coming no faster. Like
it's supposed to come faster. That's what they said on. I'm telling you what I heard it on the news on CNN this morning. They're supposed to be releasing it faster than the 21 days that they normally do it, which is 21 days. They're supposed to release it faster though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're supposed to just be, instead of waiting 21 days, you probably get your shit in 10 days. Like 10 days or some shit like that. You probably get it in 2 weeks and call it that.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope what you're saying is true.
Nah, everything Jones is saying is correct. He just doesn't know how to articulate.
You know what? Don't try to play me, motherfucker. I ain't got time for this bullshit.
Nigga, then listen to the shit back. Then listen to the shit back. I'm trying to play. That niggas,
I'm gonna
somebody
listen to it
always
back.
trying to play your punk ass, nigga. Listen to the fucking podcast, and then you understand what I'm saying, nigga. Damn, because maybe you don't listen to yourself before you talk. Golly, bro, what the fuck? Don't blame me. Don't shoot the messenger. Like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna shoot your ass. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Shoot your ass,
Like,
nigga. You don't say that shit. You get the whole gunshot to this.
Shit, man. Well, look, man. Let's get past this, man. We got one more thing, man, on the slate. Can't finish the cast without a fucking wild out topic of the fucking slate. And I think this would be the motherfucking the first one of the fucking year. But I don't know. This is a wild one. It's a doozy, bro. This is some shit I'm not even proud of fucking saying. But this is just fucking some wild shit. It's just wild because the age of this shit has began, and this is just crazy. But I'm just gonna go into this, man. Four young boys, all between the ages of 14 and 12, are charged with kidnapping a 13-year-old girl in Newcastle County, Delaware, and gang raping her.
Get the fuck out of here.
Bro,
send that link because that is the craziest shit
girl into
ever.
a home on December 11th and forcibly raped her. After the assault, they allegedly threatened the victim with a weapon, warning her not to tell anyone what happened. Police said a hearing would be held later to determine whether the suspects will be prosecuted as adults. This is crazy. The oldest one, let me see. One is 14, one is 13, one is 12. Yeah, 14.
That's crazy. Them niggas gonna be locked. Them niggas gonna be locked up for the rest of their life.
Two is 13, one is 14, one is 12.
All black or all they white? Black or white?
They need to be charged as an adult.
Probably black. Not even sure. But then again, it's like, yo, at the age of 12 and 13 and 14, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. That's a very young age, man.
Yes,
that's a broken home. That's what that's come from, dog. That's a broken home.
No.
Like they got hurt by their father sexually or something, like something that happened to them mentally fucked them up for them to be doing shit like that.
Damn, okay, Jones, go. Okay, tell us. It's an open book, Jones. Keep going.
What's the case, my nigga?
Nah, bro, no, because at 12, 13, and 14, bro, you're not thinking about kidnapping no girl. You don't
you're not even thinking about
play
sex,
you at 12,
man.
13, 14.
That's like 15,
no,
16,
no,
man.
That's not true. That's not true. At 13, 12, 13, you are thinking about it. By 13, 14, you probably out there experimenting with this shit.
13, 14.
Word, like I was having shit at 13 too. I mean, like 12, 13, you thinking about it. By 13, 14, like, yo, I'm trying to experiment.
Bro, when I'm saying thinking about sex, I mean, like, granted, like I grew up a long time ago, so kids growing up now is probably way different. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, at 13, 14, bro, we wasn't even thinking about shit like that. Like, yeah, niggas was getting their rocks off. I'm not even gonna hold you. I was like, yo, I think that I was as early as fucking probably like 9 or 8 when me and the chick was out and we was fucking, rubbing body parts and dumb shit like that back in Trinidad. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm not saying that to be proud of it. I'm just saying it as like, yo, this little bitch was fresh. I'm just being honest. I wasn't even thinking about that. She was on some show me mine, I'll show you yours. I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, Captain Planet is on. What are you talking about? What is wrong with you? Like, I'm being honest right now. Like, what did your mother teach you over there?
Captain Planet, what are you talking about?
Bro, I might be showing my age, but I'm just keeping it G. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like 12, 13, 14, let me just think.
Son.
When I'm 12, 13, that's like 5th, 6th grade. Yo, Mac, don't even try talking, my brother. Don't even try talking. Yo, 15, like around 12, 13, 14. Like that shit, like I'm trying to figure out the age, man. Like that's like 5th, 6th grade, right?
No. 12 is like 6th, 7th.
Bro.
13 is 7th, 8th, and then 14 is like high school. 9th grade, yeah, high school.
14 is high school?
Yeah, 14 is like 9th year high school. 9th grade of high school. Yeah. Like, so, like I said, at that age, you thinking about it, but you're not thinking about kidnapping.
All right, so wait, let me rewind that. So you're saying 14, then shit, then I was a fucking cannon then. Fuck.
Yeah, 12, 13, 14, niggas was out there having sex, but they wasn't thinking about gang raping and shit.
Like
Like I said,
fifth,
that's
like I'm
something that's
talking fifth,
mentally
sixth grade.
broken.
Fifth, sixth grade.
That's like fifth, sixth grade is about, I want to say about 11 going on 12. Yeah, 11 going on 12 is like 12. Is 12
Nah,
years
niggas
old.
wasn't. Nah,
Like 12 years
nah,
old.
nah. We wasn't out trying to fuck bitches then. Nah, I'm just keeping it
Nah,
G.
not in
We
fifth,
wasn't out
sixth
trying to
grade. Not
11,
in fifth
12.
grade.
Nah, we wasn't trying to fuck bitches.
Like,
I'm just keeping it G.
like I
Just keeping
said,
it G.
like 13, 14. That's when you was out
13,
there trying
14,
to
what grade is that?
experiment.
I'm just trying to understand. 13, that's like
13 is you graduating elementary, and 14 is your first year of high school. Yeah. 13 is
14.
your last year elementary, and then 14 is like your first year of high school.
13, 14. I'm gonna keep it G. I don't
Depending on your
really. I'm
birthday.
trying to really say, but I'm like, yo, I remember that summer to high school, bro. That shit was crazy, fams. I like Nita. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bruh. That summer to high school, bruh. That shit was like a pussy explosion. Like,
Exactly. That's like
like
13. You about to turn 14 that
like
following year,
everyone was
and then
fucking.
you get your first year of high school.
Like, everything that had hormones was fucking. Like dogs was fucking. The fucking animals was fucking. Crickets, everything. But yo, I'm just like, I'm not even trying to be funny, but I'm just trying to really think like 12, like that high school.
That first
Yeah, I
year of
just
high
feel
school
bad
is
because I feel like a
13,
piece of
14.
shit, man. Because I actually had a fucking scandal in my school when I was in like fifth, sixth grade because of some shit like that, man. Like I'm just very
Yeah, that
like
like I said, that's a mentally disturbed kid, bro. Something happened to him either sexually
who?
or
Wait, me? I ain't
mentally
mentally
in the
disturbed,
household. I
nigga.
ain't even gonna
No.
hold you.
Oh, that kid. Yeah,
Like I ain't
yeah.
talking about you. I'm talking about the situation the wild out
Yeah,
story that we
yeah,
talking
no,
about,
you
bro.
absolutely right. No, you
Like
absolutely right.
that's like mentally disturbed or they got sexually abused when they was younger or something. Cause you're not thinking about that at no 12 years old. The youngest is
14.
12,
I'm just
dog.
trying to think.
12.
14. What grade is 14? I'm just trying to understand. That's high
Your
school.
I'm
freshman
telling you.
year of high school, bro.
Yeah, 14 is freshman year of high school, bro. That's your first year of high school. 13, you graduate elementary school. The summer of 13, I mean, the summer of
Yo, y'all
graduating
niggas
is
might
your
be
first year
right,
of high school.
man.
You
Y'all
going
niggas
14.
might be fucking right. But
Might
damn,
be.
that shit's
Nigga, I was
crazy.
14 my freshman year, nigga.
Word, I was 14 my freshman year.
No, I'm just trying to say, like, as far as being right with like the hormones and the sex shit, cause I'm thinking it's young. I was expecting niggas to be like
Nah,
15, 16. You know, I'm thinking niggas is still
nah.
playing with
13,
Pokemon cards
yo,
and
that
shit or whatnot.
summertime after you graduate, that's when all your friends talk about, yo, did you see that, Joe? She got a fat ass, da da da,
Yo,
blah
son, I
blah.
seen girls pregnant at 12 years old, my nigga.
Oh, I ain't
In
see
my
that.
hood.
I ain't
In
never
my
seen
I ain't
that.
see
hood,
that.
nigga.
Nah, I
In
ain't
my
mad
hood,
at you. I ain't never seen that though. That's some wild shit.
I ain't, yo, I ain't gonna hold
That's
you,
some R. Kelly shit. I'm only saying
son
this,
of
bro.
bitch.
Like niggas was shooting blanks till 16. Like what the? Who she
Nah,
fuck? She was fucking a
clearly
grown
not in
ass
his
man.
hood. Not in his
Huh?
hood.
Yeah, I wasn't shooting
Not
no
in his
fucking
hood.
blanks.
Yeah,
Look, clearly in
I'm
his
speaking
hood.
for me, nigga. I was shooting blanks, nigga. I'm not gonna hold
Listen,
you.
listen. Clearly in his hood, niggas was shooting the club up for real and making babies.
Yeah,
12 years
bro, they not
old.
fucking around, bro. Niggas in Mac
That's what
Hood need
it
to get
is, son.
fucking birth certificates, bro. These niggas older than what they say they is. They ready pre-coming at fucking 12. They shooting the club up at 14. Like, what the fuck is going on? What are they feeding niggas in Roselle? Like,
Nigga, I'm not from Roselle, nigga.
my bad. I'm just saying. I don't know, bro. Like, that's some wild shit.
Listen, man. Like I said, them kids, as fucked up as they is, because they're gonna try to plead an insanity defense. I can see that
Nah,
now.
them niggas is done,
Oh,
bro.
it's a
Rapists
mentally
get it the worst
disturbed.
in
They
jail,
had
bro.
trouble in the homes and
Bro, them
shit like
niggas is
that.
gonna go to jail and fuck around and get raped. That's how that's gonna go.
Nah, it's not that. It's not gonna be that easy, bro. And the reason why I say it's not gonna be that easy because,
When the
like I said, they're
victor
gonna
becomes
use
the victim, believe me.
well,
Them
the
niggas
victim gonna
being
play a
raped.
part in it, but
Little young boys, son. I just seen the picture. Them niggas is young. Them niggas are young, son. Them niggas about to do, bro. Them niggas get raped, my nigga.
They going in the juvenile detention center until they turn 18.
Like,
every last one.
Niggas get raped in juvenile. What the fuck you mean? That shit. What you talking about, son?
But that's crazy though, yo. I didn't even think niggas was fucking that early, yo. 13, 14.
Yeah, son.
Bro, I was having my first nut off at 13, bro. I was having a wild time. Summer camp was the best thing for me ever.
That nigga said in band camp.
Oh, a nigga stuck his thumb up your ass in band camp, Jones?
I was waiting for it.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro? I got my first two squad at fucking camp. Nigga, I was busting shit down at camp. That's exactly what it was. Me from there.
I say less than.
All out spree.
I ain't gonna hold you. Bust that shit then, Cuddy. Bust it, Cuddy. Bust it. I ain't gonna front, bro. In high school, this is a true funny story.
For them niggas to do that shit, that's just wild.
Wait, no, that's beyond wild. That's beyond wild.
That's like I said, that's home trouble. I'm telling you, either they parents
for their mothers to go in that courtroom is gonna be fucking sickening.
Raped, bro. Like something happened to them for them to do that type of shit, and they should get charged as adults. I'm gonna be honest with you. Spend the rest of their life in jail, turn 18, then go to federal prison and serve the rest of their time out, dog. Because that's wild.
Oh, yeah. So how much time would you give them if you was a judge, son?
How much?
If you was a judge of that case, how much time would you give them?
They getting 25 to life, bro.
What? Are you serious?
Parole. Yes, nigga. Gang rape. Yes. It's
still alive though, son.
At the age of 14, that's some sick shit, man. That could evolve into a sicker person.
Yo, she's still alive, son. Like, nah, I mean, I wouldn't give a nigga
fuck about all that, bro.
Wait, so Mac, how much time you think they should get?
Yo, real shit. On some real shit, if it was me, if I was a judge, I'd give him 15.
15 years?
I give him 15 years. I give him 15 years parole and 7.
Nah, you bugging.
Oh, you full of it. You full of shit. You full of shit on that one.
Wait. You had me. You. I ain't gonna hold you, Mac. You had me with the 15. That parole and 7 shit. You tripping?
This my thing. This is my thing, son. Piff, and you even said it with the whole Tekashi 6ix9ine thing. Niggas is young. Sometimes, you don't take a nigga a whole life away for a mistake that they made. And I'm even saying that even if I had a daughter. I'm saying even if I had
bro, I'm not gonna hold you. One of my mans, like a lot of niggas I grew up with, they are career criminals, bro. They got exactly what they deserve.
Even if it was purposely done, it was a mistake that they made in their life.
Nah, that's not a mistake, my dog.
If it's purposely done. If you could sit here and do that shit and then hold a weapon to that young lady and go, I'll kill you if you tell. That's not a mistake, bro. They knew what they were doing. They had competence. That shows premeditated.
Bro, the thing that's crazy, Mac, is not that I'm not trying to go all crazy like I'm a fucking judge, but the thing is, I don't want you to debunk the shit like this was just like Jones said. They fucking dragged her into a house. They raped her, took turns, put a weapon to her, and threatened her to hurt her if she was to tell anybody. Like, bruh, this wasn't some regular. It's like you're making it seem like this was an accident. No, I'm not. Like, oops, they fell in her vagina. You get what I'm saying?
No, that's how you're taking it. I'm not saying it in that aspect. What I'm saying is that at the end of the day, you're telling me they deserve to spend the rest of their lives in prison. That's what you're telling me.
I'm not saying the rest of their lives.
No, hear me out.
I'm saying that you're trying to be lenient, and I'm like, there's no room for leniency. Because the thing is, Mac, what you said. Wait. No. You could go in, Mac. You could go in. But the thing that I need you to be clear on, you said this was a mistake. That's what you said. A mistake.
No, I didn't.
No, you did. It's on tape. We recording it, my nigga. So you can listen to it back.
My nigga, I'll tell you exactly what I said.
You said it was a mistake.
No, he said they made a mistake.
That's what you said, bro. I'm not going to put words in your mouth, bro. The shit's recording.
My nigga, shut up and listen.
Bro, dude, I couldn't even hear what you said, bro.
So how can you say, bro, when I said it was a mistake, I didn't say what they did was a mistake. I said it was a mistake that happened within their life. It might have been purposely done, but it was.
That's what I'm trying to wait, Mac. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not a mistake. It doesn't matter how you word it. That what they did was not a mistake, or that part of their life was not a mistake. That was premeditated. That whole thing was a plan. That's what I'm trying to. That's the shit that I'm not getting around of. 4 of them, they were all in on it. We're gonna get her. We're gonna drag her there. We're all gonna take turns. Then we're gonna threaten her if she tells.
Exactly. That one bad choice. Now that's a better way of saying it. They made a bad choice. That's cool. They chose to make that bad choice, and it's not spending the rest of your life in jail because look,
that's
even with
not
me,
a mistake. They chose to do
life,
like you said.
okay,
they chose to do
but
that.
They get
that
parole
sounds a lot better. They chose to do that.
Good deal.
They and it's not even gonna say a bad choice. They
there.
chose to do some bad things. Cause wait, y'all trying to make this shit. Cause the thing that I don't like is y'all trying to soften this shit up.
No,
bro, don't soften this shit up, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Nigga, that's how you, bro. That's how you want to perceive it, my nigga. That's
no,
on
you don't want to perceive. You want to perceive it for exactly what happened, because the victim and the victim's family is going to perceive it for exactly how it happened. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, if someone was to endanger any of you right now, you guys are not going to make it seem lesser than what happened.
To life with a parole chance of 15. They get parole at 15 years. They not getting no parole at no 7. That's some lenient shit. 15 years with a parole chance at 7 years.
Bro.
No,
like, fuck
that's
this
too
ain't no
lenient, bro. You got to get 25 years.
Put them niggas in a
each of them get 25 years, and then you get motherfucking parole at motherfucking So medium is
or
25.
Max. They gotta do 85% of that shit. You feel me? They'll be home in fucking what? That's like 11, 9. You feel me? A 10 or 11. Yeah, that shit's good with me.
Nah, 15 they'll be home. Fuck all that with me. You'll be home at 15.
Nah, this ain't federal, bro. This ain't federal. You're wilding. Now you're wilding.
I don't give a fuck about all that. Fuck about all that. Like you said, take it for what it is, right? Take it for what it is, right? Which is the family and the victim of the family. They want justice for that baby. You would want justice for your daughter if it was her.
All right. The niggas would be home in 12, bro. Niggas would be home in fucking 12. Damn, bro.
Niggas would be home at 15. Fuck all that. You'll be home at 15. No 12. I don't want none of that shit. You get home at 15, bro.
This ain't federal, bro. Niggas ain't doing the full 15 unless they blow trial. I'm sorry.
But they gonna blow trial, bro. They're not gonna sit here and learn that fucking lesson, dog.
Huh?
What I'm saying is they're not going to get 15 years. The judge is not going to give them 15 years. The judge is going to give them 25. They'll be home at 15 is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, I like that sentence a lot better. Give 25, but 25 then again, I don't believe, but that's too harsh of a crime. They didn't kill nobody, bro. They got to give them 15, bro. They got to give them 15. They'll be home in 12, bro. You'll be happy. You'll be happy.
Nah,
I'm happy.
I don't think the family be happy.
That's just good with me. I'm good with
The
that.
family would never be happy. The family would never be happy, my nigga. When shit happens to people like that, they're never happy. Doesn't matter if you give this 25 years, my life, my nigga. They'll never be happy. No family would ever be happy.
No. You gotta understand. You gotta understand. No, because you gotta understand. Depending on what your experience is going in, they will be very happy. That's where you're wrong, Max. You feel me? If you some OG street nigga, you go in there and it's a fucking beach camp, yeah, niggas ain't gonna be happy. You're in there chilling. But if you go in there and you're having a fucking rough time, like most of the fucking rapists do, like 98% of the rapists do, oh, they're gonna be indignant like, yo, it's well worth it.
Fucking buttermilk ever.
Bro, they're gonna have a hard time in there, man. Hard time. Rapists, bro, you gotta understand. Rapists, pedophile, bro, them shits ain't liked in there, man. This ain't me making this shit up. This is just how the building works.
Dude, I know, bro. I know.
You feel me? So it's like that. But that's just what I'm saying, though. Like, their suffering is going to be what's going to be the reward for them. So whether they have to eat shitty meals for fucking 12 years or get a buttermilk treatment every day for 12 years or make license plates or, you get what I'm saying, or get beat up or whatever the case may be. Same shit, lose touch with their family or whatever, because all that shit happens in that time. It's all worth it for them, because the pain that they have to live with is forever.
So y'all telling me 15 years with them out of 12 is good enough? That's just for the family and for the victim. That's just.
Bro, I just told you, man. It's all about the experience they have, man. This is not about torturing people, bro. We're in a civil country. All we're looking for is justice.
Tortured her.
That is torture regardless.
They torture her.
Torture regardless.
They tortured her.
What's torture? What's
what
torture,
she went
man?
through was torture.
What, the rape?
I say either way you put it. I say either way you put it, you putting the time on another man's back that type of time is a form of torture. Any way you put it, bro.
Bro, you just can't go out there and rape
said,
another man's daughter, though. Like
I
don't agree with that.
Nigga, I'm not debating about that. I'm not debating about that. All I'm saying is that torture is torture. Either way you put it is no.
All right, so how would you justify it then? Let's put it like this: not to debate with you. Your views are.
Niggas ain't getting to prison.
What happened?
Niggas ain't getting to prison.
Wow. So you don't. So you wouldn't send them to prison?
Oh nah, them niggas ain't getting to prison. That's I'm gonna leave it as that. You tell how you want to take it.
But you can take it now. But then, all right, Mac. No, Mac. Put it like this: I'm gonna take it how I want to take it. But then again, how could you say something like putting the time? But then again, I don't know. I could only assume what you mean by that. But then again, it's like I feel like your penalties is much harsher.
At the end, my son, my nigga, at the end of the day, if I don't handle the situation, if I fail to handle that situation how I would want to handle it, my nigga, the time that they spend in prison, this shit doesn't matter to me because I didn't handle the situation. I got to the point of the situation in somebody else's hands, then now they're giving it. So it is what it is. So if I say if the nigga make it to them, give them 15 years and 15 years and 7 on parole if they make parole. 7 years in prison, my nigga. Yo, son, prison. Yo, my nigga, 1 week fucking life. What do you mean? There's niggas out here that like that's what I'm saying. Like you give a nigga 25 years in prison, okay, then what? You're happy with what's going on with him in prison?
No, nigga, you should. That's the thing, though, bro. That's the shit. Like you're feeling sorry for people who did fucked up shit. Like no, that's not how it works.
I don't feel sorry for I don't feel sorry for nobody.
Bro, that's what you're saying,
shit.
though. Like yo, you give somebody 25 years and that's it. Yes, you give them 25 years. What is the empathy for? That's the thing, though. You're showing empathy. That's what I'm trying to understand. Why are we empathetic for murderers, killers, and rapists? That's what I'm trying to understand.
I'm not empathetic for nobody, son. I'm just saying, what's the point of giving them so much time?
Bro, they did a fucking heinous crime.
You don't think the crime is worth the time?
Listen. Okay, so you're saying, you know what? Whatever they did. Now send them to prison to get butt fucked, and they deserve every minute of that.
Bro, yes, you shouldn't have fucking cut. Bro, Mac, like think about the shit. Think about wait, Mac. The thing that's crazy. No, it's not. I'm not trying to explain that. No, what I'm trying to explain is the mindset of them. Not at one point, not one of them said, "Yo, bro, I think we bugging. We should chill. This is some wild shit. So we about to gang rape her and do that." That's what I'm trying to bring the insight on. Bro, everything you could say, like, yo, your opinions may be justified, but the fact is that not one of them said, like, yo, we bugging? This is tripping? We wilding right now? This is okay? This is acceptable. At 14, you're not telling me they stupid. They old enough to ride the bus, go to school, and do a lot of shit by themselves. Stay home, watch another kid cook. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just putting it in that point of view. So not one of them said it was like, yo, let's chill. That's what I'm trying to come at. And now we want to feel sorry for him when the results is cut. Like no, we should have felt sorry in the moment. Like, bro, what is y'all niggas doing? You get what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm trying to say. It's like when we see hood niggas do dumb shit. You feel me? It's like I'll keep it G. I tell niggas in the moment, nah, I'm good. You're bugging. You're wilding. You're tripping. You feel me? I don't feel sorry for niggas after the fact. I feel sorry for them in the moment because I know what will happen after the fact. If that makes any sense. I'm empathetic in the moment for these niggas. Y'all bugging. You need to stop, pack up what you're doing, and get the fuck up out of here. What's wrong with that? Nobody could have said that. Be like, yo, y'all tripping. Jail is real. Police is real. Rape is wrong. The internet is everywhere these days. You're telling me no one could have... Bro, you could Google rape time. How much time do you get for rape? You could Google this shit. Or unless you're telling me it was a group of speds and they all didn't know what the fuck was going on.
If that's the case, then they don't deserve jail time. They deserve to sit here and just go to
a mental hospital.
If they
for like 10, 15 years.
Retard.
If they're a group of speds, if they don't have the common sense to know what right from wrong. Bro, that's the shit that I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm trying to get down to. It's like, it's right and wrong with these guys. It's not even to try to justify anything, because I personally don't have a point to make outside that, these dudes is wrong. They're wilding. like they get, like you get what I'm saying? It's like they premeditated planned this shit.
No,
like,
I totally agree with you, bro. I'm not disagreeing with the crime, bro. I'm not saying here.
It's like they all was in on it. They was 4 deep. They grabbed her. They found the location. They took turns, and they even had a plan. Like, yo, we're gonna threaten her. We're gonna hurt. Bro, this shit was planned out to the T. Shit, if these niggas wanted to rob a bank the way they was moving, they would have probably got it off. Because they was just that determined. You feel me? That's why I don't feel no empathy for these niggas, bro. I don't care how young you are, bro. They what? 4 years away from being adults? 6 years away from being 20? Bruh, there's the history of 14-year-olds. You can just Google that. Genius 14-year-old. Bruh, my music teacher when I was at Essex County College was a fucking musical prodigy at 14. That's why, I'm gonna keep it G, that's why I don't feel sorry for niggas. So when you got people like him at 14 going to Juilliard as a musical prodigy, and you got these kids conspiring to gang rape a poor girl who had nothing to do with what came towards her, bro, you can't feel sorry for that. You can't feel sorry for that. You can't. I'm sorry. You can't. Get them, nigga. Actually, Jones, you're right. Give them the full 15.
I'm telling you. When you think about it, fuck it. They deserve it. This like 15, their mindset wanted to be so fucked up. You gotta straighten that shit out. So they gotta get that full. They gotta get the full term, even if it is 15. Like you gotta straighten that shit out, bro.
Son, bro, I'm not on the front, but and I only say this from partial experience because I was a young wild nigga myself. I think I told y'all briefly when I went to court. And they mentioned 5 years at Jamesburg, bro. Real nigga talking. I fucking started hyperventilating. I started sweating and my knees buckled. Nigga. I was like, bro, I need to get this shit right now. You get what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck I'm doing wrong, if you give me a reprieve, I will get it right.
Bro,
the point to be said was, nigga, I wasn't that stupid not to figure it out. That's all.
Yeah, they don't have any empathy, bro. They have no empathy.
Right, they don't give a fuck.
They have no feelings, no emotions. They did that shit knowing the consequences because they blatantly grabbed the weapon and said, if you tell, I'm going to hurt you. Bro, they knew the consequences of all that. They have no empathy
I only
that
bring
shit.
that story up to show you that at that young age, I knew right from wrong. I knew that if I kept doing this, it would lead to that. And what did I do? I stopped. And the point to be said is, if I was to continue doing the dumb shit and got to Jamesburg and did prison time and all that shit, would niggas feel sorry for me? I was warned several times what would happen if I was to continue. You get what I'm saying? Several times. Many court cases over. Several judges in front of, you get what I'm saying? I'm not saying this to even be cute. I'm saying this to be very honest. So, like, we feel empathy for him now? No, fuck him. Get him out of here, bro. He thought it was a joke. But it's like, yo, it's not to go off on the rails. It's just that, like I was saying, these young niggas ain't stupid. That's it, man. Ignorant. I forgot who told me this, yo. And it's crazy because older me is starting to really take to this saying very much lightly. Ignorance is not an excuse.
Agreed.
That's just, wait. Younger me couldn't understand or accept it. Older me, yeah. You feel me? Like, you didn't know? Like, that's not even a fucking... and as adults, let's really be honest, as adults, dealing with other adults, hearing those type of responses is fucking unacceptable.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
That is true.
I just didn't... What the fuck you mean, bro? You're a grown-ass man. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if I was to come create any... That's just, I'm just saying. It's like, we're too grown for this. This shit is just unacceptable from all aspects. That's just it, man. You know, I'm just gonna leave it there. Fucking, I went off the rails on this motherfucker. I promise you that, bro. But shit,
I had to. That shit just, like, to hear that type of thing, that story is just, like I said, for the kids to be that young, and you hear this story, it's like, yo, they got their whole lives ahead of them. And now they threw their life away, purposely. They threw their life away. For whatever reason they had.
Well, that's good for them, bro. And I promise you this: the ones that could change will change, and that's a guarantee. Success
Like,
stories
ain't that
come
the
out of
goddamn
prison all the
truth?
time, bro. You got what I'm saying? Bro, you gotta understand, I'm not wishing the worst on these kids, but I'm not telling you that they did anything great that they should be feel sorry for. That's it. I don't feel sorry for these niggas.
Yeah, they gotta get the full
Like, the shit
term.
that's
It's
crazy is
not
that
even
it's
this.
like, it's not even to go off the rails with it. It's like when you see drug kingpins like Big Meech get caught up, you feel sorry for that nigga? I don't say this with no disrespect or disregard. It's a terrible thing that happened, and I don't wish any man's freedom be stripped away. But, bro, you know what he was doing. Not only
Yeah.
did he know what he was doing, we knew what he was doing. Bro, this is what happens. You get what I'm saying? This is what happens, bro. You get caught
Word
up,
is,
this is what fucking happens.
you know right from wrong. You get taught that all throughout your first 14 years of life. You get taught right from wrong. Don't do
You
this,
feel
do this.
me?
Don't do this, don't do this. If you
Don't
choose
do
to
the
go
dumb
down the
shit.
wrong path, nigga, you gotta go down that wrong path. Take everything that comes with it. You get no sympathy, no empathy from anyone because they
Bro.
told you what not to do.
And
Period.
one of my favorite sayings from the Japanese, when you fuck up, my nigga, you must fall on the sword.
Mm.
I thought you was gonna speak some Japanese. I swear to God, I was about to say. And on that note, we gonna end it on a great show because this
Yeah,
nigga just spoke
I agree
Japanese.
with that.
What the fuck? Like, I
That's it,
swear, I
bro.
thought you was gonna go in with
No, I ain't gonna speak no
some
Japanese,
Japanese.
but just remember that, bro. And that's another thing younger Piff didn't understand, and older Piff now understands. If you fuck up, you gotta fall on the sword, nigga. Just like that. Ain't no if right. And that's the one thing you take from the Japanese that you gotta. Ain't no empathy. You
Hell no, them
fucked
niggas
up.
will cut your damn neck off
Nah, man, we
ASAP.
talking the wrong dynasty, bro. I'm talking
Oh,
historical data from, you feel me? Just walk with me. I'll walk you through it. It's just that, yo, if you fucked up, bro, if you came back from war, whatever the case was, whether you did not complete your mission, you
They
fucked
killing you,
up.
son.
They're not they no, not they killing you, you killing you.
Mm.
Bro, Google this shit.
oh shit! Yeah,
Google this shit.
they
Wait,
kill
as soon
themselves,
as I
right?
get off the fucking cast, Google, why do you think I say fall on the sword? Like I told you,
Yo,
younger Piff didn't understand this. Older Piff now knows what this means. Google this shit. Japanese war. Japanese warriors killing themselves, falling
Oh
on the
yeah,
sword.
and they call it what's the name? They call it ritual suicide. Yeah. I know you're talking
Bro,
about.
you fuck up or you do some dumb shit, bro. You gotta fall on the sword. Just
It's
like
called
that.
Japanese ritual suicide. That's what it's called. What you talking about?
Bro, like I don't just talk this shit, bro. Like I kid you not, bro. This shit, like I kid this so many sayings. Like I forgot what it's like epiphanies. I be catching years later, like, oh, that's what that means. Oh, that's what that. Oh, some of this
Well,
shit I just
that
be
means you're
figuring
paying
out.
attention.
Some of this shit I just be figuring out, man. You get what I'm saying? But just like I said, like I think Jones said, they killing you. No, you killing you in front of them. You feel me? To
Yeah.
show your devotion to the cause and the fact that you fucked up. No empathy. We're done with him, bro. You fucked up. Ain't no around that. Ain't no fucking around that.
man.
But shit,
Wow.
with that being said, man, this was a motherfucking classic. I might have to chop this bitch up into 3. You feels me?
Mm.
But look, man, this was a great motherfucking cast, man. I say that with no exaggeration. I am your host, Sir PifferyGoodz. You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at PiffBeats. To the left of me, the best of me, my good sir, King Jones. Please talk to the people. Tell them where they can find you.
And you can find me on IG at King Smokecast, and then on Twitter you can find me on Sorority Jones _464. This has been magic.
Absolutely. And to the left of him, the best of him, my good brother, Mac Amazing. Please talk to the people. Tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, m.amayzn. It's m.amazing. It was a great cast, fellas.
Absolutely. Gentlemen, until next time, take care. Let's make history, classical history.
Classics. That too.
Yeah, now I'm about to cook up, man. MP, I got the motherfucking Ableton open right now. I'm not even lying to you. Not even lying to you. This bitch is open and I got a sample ready to go in. So look, I ain't going front. I'm gonna chop this cast up and chop that thing.
Say less. Peace.